how to win any 1v1 from a 16-year-old LALIGA Trialist. I was only 15 years old when I went to Spain and I trialed with Real Oviedo, which is a team in the first tier of La Liga, you know, the league that Lamine Yamal plays in. I scored a goal in the first 15 minutes of trialing with them, and I got accepted to come back for another entire year worth of a trial after I graduate. I also played against pro academies in Thailand and Singapore with my academy called Australasian Soccer Academy. If you don't know them, they produce professional stars like Mitchell Duke, who played for Australia against Messi in the World Cup 2022. That's insane. So with all this experience, I've learned how to win any 1v1, whether it's on the high school football level or at the professional La Liga standard. So here's all my advice. Chapter 1, choose your weapon. We've all heard that one quote from Messi: "I never think about the play or visualize anything. I do what comes to me at that moment." It has always been that way. This is what I like to call autopilot, and it's the key to mastering 1v1s. Okay, I learned this from personal experience. You cannot try master every single skill in the book. You will not become even Neymar. Neymar does not know every single skill on earth. So this is my point. You must choose your weapon and master it. This is the fastest way to achieve autopilot. Choose one skill, and practice it. Because if you want to become a pro, you cannot fall into the trap that all these Instagram reels and YouTube shorts show us. Don't be practicing the fancy skills that you see on Instagram reels when you can't even do the basic ones on autopilot. Okay, think about it like this. Let's say, hypothetically, I trapped you in a box and there's a defender, right? And then there's a goal behind them. If you want to become a pro, you have to be able to score 90 out of 100 times that we run 1v1s between you two. If I ran you through 100 1v1s, you should be able to score 90 of them. And if you're not able to do that, the only reason why you're struggling with 1v1s is because you focus too much on every single skill in the book. Oh, I need to master the rainbow flick. I need to master Maradona turn. I need to master everything. I need to master the skills Lamine Yamal knows how to do. I need to master the skills Dembele knows how to do, the ones Messi does, the ones Ronaldo does. No, pick one skill and master it. Choose your weapon and master it. And you'll see, if you do what I'm telling you to do, your skills will increase like this. But if you focus on this part and this part and this part and this part, your skills will stay where they currently are. And that's what's been happening to you. So I'll give you two options and you must choose one of them. Body feints or step overs. Pick one and master it. Now that you have chosen your weapon, you must master it religiously. And this will make you a master at 1v1s like I am. So just keep listening. I've attached screenshots of my training routine that I usually do, and that will help you. It's a 3-day training split that I've attached on the screen. This is what I usually do, and it's made me into the player that I am today. You don't necessarily need to follow this as long as you ensure that your training is centered around one skill. For me, it's body feints. That's what I do most of the time. But for you, it could be step overs. That's the two options I gave you. No other skill you should be focusing on. Don't practice Maradona turns. Don't practice rainbow flicks. I don't want to see you practicing some random Instagram reel that you just saw online, because that's not going to make you into a master 1v1. That's not going to make you into a master at 1v1s. And that's what I want for you. I want you to become good, bro. I don't want you to stay average like you are right now. Chapter 2, 1v1s are a game of chess. When I was in Spain, there was this one Brazilian dude that, if I'm being honest, I was kind of afraid of, bro, because he was just that good at football, and especially dribbling. He was literally Neymar, he actually was. And he was Brazilian, which just adds to it. His name was Leo, and he was a winger, played exactly like Neymar. I was observing him during this one match that we were playing at the trial, and when I was on the bench observing him, he kept using the exact same move, but it kept working. Why? The defender kept falling for the exact same move that he would do to him like 5 minutes ago. How does that work? It works because to beat someone in 1v1, you need to outsmart them. It's not about the skill you use, it's about the brain you have. It's not just about spamming stepovers or body feints. You need to make them commit by committing yourself. This is literally the number one problem that I see in most people's skills. They're too hesitant, they're too scared to pull off the skill, and then they hesitate and it's not convincing. And no one is convinced and they just take the ball off you, which you've experienced yourself, I know. But it's not even your fault. It's like the Instagram reels you see, everyone telling you focus on this school, focus on this skill, focus on this skill, focus on that skill. You need to be good at all these skills to become a pro footballer. No, you don't, bro. Just pick one skill, master it, like I said in chapter 1. But this chapter is focusing on your mind. You need to commit when you do the skill in order for it to work and for you to be the best at 1v1s. The defender will only ever fully commit when you look like you're fully committing. Does that make sense? A lot of people get anxious when they're in 1v1s, and that's why they don't commit and the skill doesn't work. So you must remain calm, because when you're scared, that's how you end up getting cooked by the defender, and that's absolutely embarrassing. That cannot be happening to you in your high school team, because high school is easy. You should not be messing up in high school. It's easy, bro. Just follow my steps and I guarantee you'll beat them. You'll dominate. When I go into 1v1s, this is how my mindset works. When I go into 1v1s, I'm always smiling because I know I'm going to humiliate the defender. Whether it's a high school defender or it's Virgil van Dijk or it's Sergio Ramos, I'll cook them. I have confidence in myself and you should have confidence in yourself as well. But that comes from training. So please, don't skip your training sessions. But what I'm saying is, 1v1s are a game of chess. And if you don't enjoy the game, you'll never win. If you're scared, you'll never win. And that ties perfectly into chapter 3, grow bigger balls. When I was in Spain, I also realized this. In Spain, when we were on the football pitch, everyone had massive balls. They would always be loud and aggressive in training. Even when we played FIFA, on the couch as relaxation time, they would still be loud and aggressive and they would want to win. During our rest days, they would still go on the football pitch and 1v1 each other because they just wanted a challenge. We would literally go to McDonald's and they'd start talking to any cute girl that they saw. But the point is, they had confidence in every area of life, not just football. Because once you have confidence in every area of life, this translates into your football. You must have the balls to try skills in training sessions that are a bit risky and could risk the coach yelling at you because you get the skill wrong. Even though that's not that much of a consequence, you should be willing to take it because you have confidence. And then try these skills in the match as well. That's the only way you improve. You must have the balls to call over one of your teammates and challenge them. Tell them that they're trash and that you could beat them in a 1v1. Because then you're going to get into a 1v1, you're going to practice your skills, and maybe you realize you're not as good as you thought. And that's just a bonus to you. You get to practice that more. But you would have never realized that if you didn't have the balls. You need to have the cockiness, the arrogance, and the confidence to actually implement everything that I've just told you. And I guarantee that 99% of the people watching this, when I ask the question that I'm about to ask, you would have to say no, because you didn't do it. Here's the question. Have you practiced a single 1v1 against another human being in the last 7 days of watching this video? So 7 days before this video, did you practice a 1v1? Or any time between that day and today? Have you practiced a 1v1 against another person? Not against cones, but against another human being. If you answer no to that, you have no balls. And unless you make a change, you'll never improve your dribbling ability. Nothing that I say can help you if you don't help yourself. Listen to what I'm about to say, because it's the most important advice in this entire video. No video can help you if you can't help yourself. If you don't have any confidence, you need to go get some. Follow all 3 of these steps and I guarantee you'll become a master at 1v1s. And if you're a high school footballer who wants to become a pro, you need to click on the video above, which is a detailed guide on how to perform at any trial. It'll help you, bro. Trust me. Click on it.